What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Why are we here?
Why
What-
are we?
We gotta-
Is this a
stories?
Is this an
taking
internet
over.
show? Is this
Apparently.
okay?
We're on the internet.
I don't know. You tell me. Are we live?
Are we? Well, I mean, it says live on the corner.
Hey, I just got a notification on my phone saying Todd Frazier is broadcasting live.
Oh, then we better hit that music. Hey, what is happening, people of the interwebs? I am really excited because it's another TSTO episode. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Ho!
Hey, TSTO trending stories are taking over. I'm Todd Frazier,
I'm Jake Frazier.
And I'm Chris Cody.
and
I love it.
TSTO.
It's so silky.
Hey, do you guys know that TSTO is brought to you by a special someone?
It is.
Today?
It is, yes.
You want to tell the kids who? Because I forgot.
It's brought to you by Bridgeford Foods.
Bridgeford.
2 episodes ago, we had a Bridgeford monkey bread.
The monkey bread.
Oh, if you haven't seen that, you need to go back and check it out.
Yeah.
The
Yes, get the
swirly twirly gumdrops and sugar plums in my dreams have been replaced by the sticky bun goodness of
That's
a Bridgeford
right.
Food monkey bread.
Oh, yes, Bridgeford Foods. Hey, we're going to have beef. They have beef jerky. Did you know that?
They do.
I love me some beef jerky.
We're going to have some beef jerky next
I
week.
love me beef jerky.
It's like having the full spectrum of sweet and savory.
Dude, they cover it all.
Wow.
You can't go wrong with Bridgeford Foods.
No, apparently
You
not.
cannot
I think
go wrong.
hot take.
Hot take.
Maybe
let's
it's
hear
not. I think beef jerky is the most manly of snack.
Oh, you know what? I
Is
think
it?
that's a myth.
Because monkey
What?
bread's pretty manly, too.
Monkey bread's
sure.
pretty
In
manly.
In 2.5 minutes, you could have yourself a nice, fluffy, sweet bread.
I think
It's
monkey
amazing.
bread is to food and genders what all gender restrooms are to genders and restrooms.
What are you talking about?
Because anybody can enjoy the monkey bread.
You're
But-
absolutely right.
but
Anybody
more, right? But
Anybody
more,
can-
anybody. That's what I'm trying
can
to
enter
say.
through the doors. for
but
monkey
only
bread.
men
Right.
can eat beef jerky.
No,
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 no.
But what I'm saying is it's more predominantly male because, like, I mean, now
It's true.
you can find a woman in a man's restroom.
I don't know what you're even talking about.
Me neither.
But I know that we're here on the TSTO show, and I don't know if the people that are watching or listening to this have realized, but there's some new things. Like we do new things every week.
We do
Yeah.
new things,
But
every week.
there's
so.
some new things that are
Some
happening.
new things. What could it possibly be, Todd?
I get it now.
What?
We have merch. We've got TSTO hats, shirts are coming, and we've got TSTO mugs. People, look at it. Oh, look, so much coffee.
Coffee's
We've
good.
got coffee, and so we have hats, we have mugs, we have shirts, we have all kinds of things. And Jake, that's interesting. But we also
It happens every time.
in the spirit of
good coffee.
things to tell the viewers.
Yes.
Hey, Ethan's watching.
Woo!
I know. Jake shaved. That's the other thing that's new. He's
wow.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
right.
he's only a
He's looking
goat.
so
I did,
clean
yeah.
now.
Ethan was just out here. He's coming back again soon. But yeah, when he was out here, I had the beard, and then it's gone. So here you go. This is for you, my friend.
Dude,
Wow.
that is pretty impressive that you went goat only.
I just really wanted to look like Dad. You know,
Yeah.
okay.
I can see it now.
Yeah,
Yes, in a
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Really long hair.
Dean's watching. He says he likes it. Dean, which do you like? Do you like the
he likes the goatee.
goat?
He
Or
likes
the
the
goat,
goatee.
Dean? Or I was thinking he likes the merch. Like that's what I was thinking. But I
Go
guess that's
big or
just
go
right.
Yeah,
T.
get yourself a TSTO
Go big or
mug
goatee
and a beard.
Oh, Dean says tell us. We tell him what he likes.
Oh,
you
there
like
you go.
all of it, Dean.
Tell us.
That's right.
Boom.
So the other thing is we again have an in studio guest.
Woo.
Are you guys ready to see who's here?
Yes.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Please, the suspense.
It's hey, Steve's here. It's our local Gelman. Hi, Steve. Wave to the camera, Steve. There he is.
Yeah.
Steve's here to keep us in line.
Dean likes
Yes.
the hat, not the goatee.
Yeah, he likes the hat.
The hat's good.
Yeah, see, I always knew I liked you, Dean.
Dean, we're gonna make a hat with a goatee on it, just for
Cheers.
you.
That would be mind blowing.
We need to make the globe with a goatee.
Ooh.
Oh, literally.
But then doesn't that just automatically make him a villain? Does this
Does that
automatically
mean
make
you're
me a villain?
I don't think that's
Well-
how it works.
True, because there's some really good guys out there with beards too.
There's some super
Yeah,
good guys with
but
some
like
beards.
the goatee is like kind of a calling card for like a French villain.
I mean, I get.
Isn't that more like a mustache?
What the world are we talking about?
don't know.
You know what, guys?
The Bridgeford Food monkey bread?
But you know what? we're here because we're talking about trending stories. That's why we're here.
Oh yeah, that's
But
right.
you know what's really great is when you do a podcast.
that's right.
Did you forget we were here for that, Chris?
Why does he get a bell for that?
Why not? What should
That's just early onset dementia.
Oh no, that's crazy.
so the trending stories, when you got a podcast, you got a show like this, you really want people to pay attention. You're excited to get an audience because you have a message you want to share or whatever. But you guys, people, I think, are listening to this show.
No, really?
Yeah,
And
no.
the first story is evidence because last week, Chris, you weren't here. We asked you, but you weren't here.
I know. I'm sorry.
Last week, we learned that Spotify is having their own music awards. Spotify Music Awards. We thought that was great,
Really?
right? We were worried. We think Apple's in trouble because Spotify has their own music awards. It's not by some committee.
We were kind of debating.
debating
it whether or not like they're going to be going from listenership or listens on a specific song.
Right.
And what's it going to do? I was talking about it with Luke yesterday, and
What did Luke think?
Well, yeah, it's interesting. If you don't know Luke Hembold, he is the bassist in Eric Spiker Pair. He's going to be coming on the show in about a week. But yeah, we were basically talking about it, and he's like, well, it makes perfect sense that they would do it just because of the fact that they're the people that have the data.
Yeah, totally.
True. They're the people that have the data and the listenership. Because we also, you and I had talked about it too. Spotify is trying to take over the world when it comes to
yes.
audio. We did a story on
they
that
are.
2 weeks ago, and now they're starting to get into the podcast game where my favorite podcast network, Last Podcast Network, is partnering with Spotify, so all of their shows are going to be exclusively on Spotify.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's pretty
big.
insane.
Right.
And even if you have a free account, you can still download those shows.
That was the crazy part to me, that
Yeah.
you can have the free account still and get all the stuff with Spotify.
Wait, what?
But Tiffany Tiffany says it's a Hans Gruber goatee. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say this.
One of
is
the
a,
best
this is a
Christmas
family
Eve
show.
movies
really,
ever.
really funny. I was at Tacos and Tequila because I was working sound with Lee Kastner there, and she was doing the face painting.
Hey,
Oh,
Tiffany.
hey.
And so-
that's a bell.
What?
Yeah,
That's
and
why
so
I've
I
heard
was
one.
walking around with my like Chihuahua Pilsner, and she comes up to me and she's like, TSTO, TSTO, you and Todd do the TSTO thing. And I was like, we have fans.
You know,
That's awesome.
Tiff and I went to school together.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We
They
go
had-
way
it-
back. Hey, Tiff. Glad you're here.
I've run into her many times.
So, and you know what? I'm curious what Tiffany thinks about the fact that Apple is listening to our show.
Yeah,
Apple is listening to our show. This is in response. I believe
We said it was
this
going to
is
happen.
in direct
you heard
response.
it here first. You heard it here first. Terranormal Ligaments was here, and he was breaking
Oh,
some
he was
ground
breaking
while I was
all
in the
kinds of
restroom.
ground.
And we have an all-gender restroom here. Just wanted to make that perfectly clear.
Well, yeah, of course.
And so because there's only one. Yeah. So I made it very clear.
Yes.
Terranol.
Tearing all your ligaments made it
Yeah.
very clear.
He made it very clear that I don't even.
He
think
made
we
it
talked
very
about
clear
this.
that it was imperative for Apple that
Yeah.
they do something,
Yeah.
and they just announced that they did.
No, I think I made that clear, but Terranol drove it home.
Terranol drove it
Yeah,
home.
of course. It's a teamwork
Apple announces their first ever music awards, guys.
And look at that,
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eyelash.
Billie Eilish. This lady.
Lizzo.
This guy.
And yeah.
and
Oh,
him.
that's okay. The guy go back.
that's
This guy?
Billy's brother.
That's Billy's brother Phineas,
Right.
And he's
They
her
wrote a
like
song
writing
together.
partner.
Yeah. So Apple
Okay.
Music, they have the Apple Music Awards.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Here's the thing I have a problem with.
Okay.
Spotify, from what we understand, Spotify is all based on listener data.
Yeah.
Apple has selected the groundbreaking artists, right? So Billie Eilish was selected. Now, she also did get album of the year because her downloads were the highest.
Right. She had 19 billion streams.
19
or no, or
Whoa.
maybe it was 9. Hang on, let me fact
That's a
check.
lot.
yeah.
I didn't know there was 19 billion
So-
on the Earth.
Well, people
maybe.
listen to it multiple times.
Oh.
But the
Oh,
thing
I
that's
see.
the
I thought
thing
you
that's
only download it once and then you're done. Like you bought it. It's
more
yours.
than 1 billion streams. Here it is right here.
Oh,
Here it
just
is right
1
here.
billion?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Man,
just
I was
1
off.
billion. Apple's Music Artist of the Year, more streamed album in 2019. More than 1 billion streams on Apple Music.
Just on Apple Music,
Just on Apple Music.
which is insane. And
That's
that's her
insane.
debut record. And that just, I mean,
I'm
Now,
going to listen to this person.
Do you never heard of Billie Eilish? Well,
Nope.
you don't have girls. You've heard of Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Is it a
Yeah.
really girly thing or something?
Well, no, but she's very popular with my young girls.
I thought music would transcend all.
she's one of those she's one of those Luke actually referred to her yesterday, which I totally agree with, as like this generation's industry darling. because of the fact that she's so young. I think she just
She's
turned
super young.
18
Oh, really? Wow.
like a couple months
Good
ago
for
or a
her.
couple of weeks ago. Good
And
for
she's
her, right?
extremely
She made it.
talented.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like her she has this hit song Ocean Eyes, which was one of the first ones that like really blew her up.
Yeah.
And she was 16 when she did it.
Yeah.
Like, and she just sings the song and her brother just writes music to it.
Yep. Have you seen
awesome.
any of the interviews of her from like 2016 to 2019?
Yes.
It's
and like the difference,
big, drastic difference.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
super big differences. And she's talking about like, oh, there's one, like, I don't know if it's BuzzFeed or whatever. They did this video where it was like her reacting.
Yeah,
to
I saw
one
that.
of her.
That was BuzzFeed. Yep.
What in the world? That's so crazy.
What was I wearing? What was I saying?
Yeah. Who's your favorite artist?
But she has blown up.
Yeah, she's
right?
massive
Obviously.
now.
She's super talented. But she also, so she won Album of the Year because of the streams, but then she was selected as Artist of the Year. Let's see. Yes, Artist of the Year was Billie Eilish, and that was selected by a committee, which is the thing we don't like about the other award
Right.
shows.
Yeah.
Get
Then-
rid of the committee. That's like all we're asking for.
Then Breakthrough Artist of the Year is Lizzo.
Lizzo.
So this is, so the reason they say is because she's, this is what a breakthrough artist is all about, because she's breaking stereotypes. She's not a stereotypical famous musician, mostly because of the way she looks. She's not the prototypical famous celebrity. She's supposedly an everyday woman.
But like, is Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey was.
I mean, she had her time.
Still,
She
Yeah,
had her time. But I mean, now
But here's the thing: like,
I'm not Adele.
She has one song.
Adele.
Lizzo, Adele, sure, but Breakthrough Artist of the Year, she has one song,
Right.
and it is big. I'm not a fan of it, but it's big. She was selected by a committee, and then Lil Nas X. I'm
Lil
gonna
Nas
take
X.
my coat to the old town road.
Yeah. What in the world?
Right, so he
Can we listen to
he got
these?
selected. You've never heard these? We'll probably get copyright
I
stricken.
live
if we,
in a
if we-
closet because I have no idea where these people are coming from.
Little Nas X. It's like
Is Metallica still a
country
thing?
rock. No, Metallica is not
dang it.
still.
Okay,
a
so
thing.
this is interesting. I found this article yesterday, and I hadn't looked at it until right now. But this is an article entitled "All Awards Are Fake, but Apple Music Awards Are Faker."
Whoa,
That's pretty heavy
I'm
right
giving that a
there.
bell.
Right? That's
I
a pretty
feel like
sweet
that's
bell.
probably pretty true.
And so this one part I find interesting. In other words, Apple is leaning on its growing editorial units and billing itself as a kind of arbiter of taste, while also playing the same weird numbers game against every other award show or ceremony. The problem with that is that none of its winners are at all surprising. Again, these are
Right.
not difficult calls to make, folks.
Right.
And I think that really comes down to it, right? Like, when we get into like Academy Awards season, right? When we're talking about like what movies are going to win the Oscars,
Politics.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's going. Joker is going to be one of them.
It's got to be.
It's
And if
probably
not,
going to win Best Picture.
Maybe.
It's probably. I mean, for this season, it's probably going to win Best Picture.
But why? Because people paid more money to see it?
Yeah,
overall?
probably. Like
should-
honestly,
it
I
Should
think
it be rated about
it
money,
should.
or should it be rated about what's actually the best performance?
So
and
here's-
actual critical,
I think it should be about
production.
the art, but it's never about just the art.
So here's the thing.
Except for when Return of the King won all the
In
Academy
this
Awards. That was
article,
definitely about
guys, let's stay on task. We're not talking about Lord of the Rings.
I don't want to talk
on,
about Lord of the
Right
Rings.
here, it says in the Apple article, this is from Apple, the winners of Global Artist of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, and Breakthrough Artist of the Year were hand-selected by Apple Music's global editorial team of experts and taste makers and given to artists who have true passion for their craft,
Taste
who boldly
makers.
defy conventions in the category, and who embody a sense of humanity where listeners are drawn as much to who they are as to their music.
Tastemakers.
Tastemakers. What does that even mean?
That's so gross
That's
sounding.
like saying you have influencers pick these people. Like, I mean, I'm not a fan of this.
No.
I think Spotify wins. I think Spotify, you won.
Spotify.
You won.
I mean, it has to because people aren't paying tooth and a bunch for the albums themselves or just the songs. It's literally I want to listen to this person, and
Yeah.
whether it's free or you pay the $10 a month or whatever it is, it's based on what's popular
Yeah.
being listened to.
But I think this is again another thing where Apple's trying to stay in.
Tastemakers.
They're trying to stay in this bubble that I think brings industry and data together. I think data's going to win. I think data's going to win.
yeah,
Right? That's my take. So
Pop
Apple
in the
has their
bubble.
awards, but I think the most important part about that story, guys, is that that Apple is listening to our show.
Yeah,
They heard
no,
us,
seriously.
That's cool.
Apple
That-
got frayed because they heard us talk about Spotify.
So Apple, we love to just trash you as much as possible,
but we love you and have all your products.
right.
You still
And
make great things.
so if you want to give us an Apple award for being,
I mean, we could. Did you see the award? Oh, did you see the award?
You know, Apple should
yeah,
sponsor
it's pretty,
shows like
okay.
this.
The
really.
award
I
is
mean, if
pretty
we're gonna-
sleek.
The actual award itself,
Oh.
like here it is, right here.
That's so pretty.
It's a.
Where's the screen though?
It doesn't need a screen. It's
Where's Siri,
music.
though?
It's what are they saying it?
Does it work?
The middle is
like
a the middle is
No,
a
it's
silicone
a
mesh that they
mesh
use to
deal.
make iPhones.
Yeah. So it is a specific award. It's like an iPad that doesn't work. It's like a broken iPad.
Does it play music
You
or
want an
anything?
award? Here's a broken iPad.
That's an
No,
ancient
it's-
iPad.
It's
Is it just an
bricked.
award?
It's
It's just-
bricked.
Yeah, that's an ancient iPad. It's literally. It's not even like ancient to the term of like since we've had iPads. It's like you see that in an Egyptian pyramid somewhere.
It does look like an artifact, doesn't it?
Yeah, that'd be a cool award. If I was to be winning an award like this, like say
Yeah.
I was breakthrough artist of like this year, and
Yeah.
I got an award like that, I want it to be a working audio file.
You want to
where I-
actually be like a speaker?
well, no, yeah, like a speaker, and
Yeah.
all it does is it plays the song I won with, and
Just
the
forever?
acclaims from my fans,
Oh my gosh!
and I
It's
could just go to sleep with it.
It's just one of those fish on a plaque that's like in every single like country diner ever, and you press the button and it's like sings the song or whatever. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fish does that really
Don't
awkward.
worry.
Yeah.
Be happy.
No,
Yeah,
I think,
exactly.
I think that this is interesting to see what's going to happen with this because I think it's changing the music industry. It's changing all kinds of industries, internet, data, and everything. But you know what? What cannot be changed?
I want to know
Tell
what
me.
cannot,
cannot
be changed.
is the fact that Oreos are one of the best cookies around.
Dude.
Oreo fan, Jake?
You know, I can eat me an Oreo or 12.
Chris, Oreo fan?
I have fond memories.
Fond
of
memories?
Oreos.
So
Dipping them in milk.
But you know what's better than just Oreos?
wonderful.
Oreos and Airheads. And one thing that I really loved about Airheads was that they always had a mystery flavor.
yes,
Really?
they did, Jake.
didn't they?
And you know what Oreo has?
And the
What's
mystery
this?
flavor was always blue
They
raspberry.
had Steve.
That's a
Would you
shame.
please hand me those, Steve? Thank you, sir.
Steve, you're doing a great
we
job.
we brought mystery Oreos. Mystery Oreos. Look
Love
at this. Is
it.
it. So
Love it.
the mystery Oreos. Yes. Oh yeah. Clap. What am I doing? My hands were full
It's
with
okay.
mystery
It's
Oreos.
okay.
So we have mystery Oreos, and they've revealed the flavor. I read the story, so I know the flavor. Jake, did you read the story?
No, not yet. Want me to
Okay,
find
don't
out?
read it. No. I know. You don't know what it is? Okay, so you guys don't know what it is. So we're gonna eat some Oreos. You guys hungry?
Okay.
You guys hungry?
I
Steve, you want?
Does it go with good? Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not gluten free. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Next time.
Steve.
So okay,
my
yeah,
palate.
wet the palate. Here we go.
Wait,
okay, there's one mystery Oreo for you, Chris.
Thank you.
One mystery Oreo for you, Jake.
All right.
And one mystery Oreo for me. So now you got
gives it away.
You got to eat it. Bye. Steve's leaving. Hey, everybody, say bye to Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. See, wait,
Bye,
Steve.
Steve.
Steve, get in the camera
Steve, get
there.
in the
Say
ca-
bye.
Yeah, say bye to everybody.
Bye,
Yeah,
Steve.
bye,
Steve.
We'll see you next
Steve.
time, Steve.
All right, now
Okay, now, mystery Oreo smell.
this has a
An aroma
Ooh,
of like
you know what it almost smells like? It almost smells like Bridgeford monkey bread.
it kind of, but not as cinnamony. It's a little bit more
It's a
maple
little
or
bit-
something.
it's blue raspberry.
So this was a contest to see the winner was going to win $50,000 if they guessed it right. Right?
Really?
50,000.
$50,000 if they were going to get it right. Oh. All right, so take that, eat that Oreo, see what you think. Tastes like it does not taste like an Oreo. I think that's my biggest problem with this. Is it does not taste like an Oreo.
It's playing mind games with me
It's
right now.
the texture is like, "Oh, that's Oreo." And the flavor's like, "Oh my gosh, that's not Oreo."
It's a good flavor though.
It is good. It is good. However, when it's dark and you expect chocolate and it's not chocolate, that is a big mystery.
I know what this is.
Okay. On the count of 3, you guys each say it at the same time so you can't cheat.
Are you ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cinnamon
Churro.
dolce.
Cinnamon dolce and churro. All right. So here it is. Oreo revealed the mystery flavor. It is churro!
No way! Are you serious?
You already knew it.
No!
That was close.
Jake, you crushed it.
Well done.
I knew. 'cause I read it.
$50,000 right there.
$50,000. Oreo, pay the man. Oreo, pay the man.
Oh, wait.
Guys,
You got it right.
I'm so shook right now.
Ethan says he was not allowed to eat Oreos as a kid because you have to be 18, like cigarettes. What?
Your Kathleen told you had to be 18 before you could eat an Oreo?
Dude, I think that's child abuse.
Yeah, I think so.
Ethan, we should, you show up. We got some mystery Oreos for you.
To be fair, I ate a lot of Oreos as a kid. And
But then what happened when you turned 18? Because the law changed to be 21 to buy cigarettes. So
Ethan,
did you have to wait till you were 21 to
how
eat
many
eat
mystery
an
Oreos
Oreo?
have you eaten now, Ethan?
Yes, she did. Kathleen did do this. Guys, if this is something, if it happened to Ethan, it's happening to more kids. We need to put an end to this.
We do. We need
I've said it before on the show.
To save the children.
I have said it before on the show. Vigilantes should be a branch of the government. Okay.
What? I never heard you say that ever.
Maybe I thought I said it.
Essence is not supposed to be part of the government.
A vigilante should be a branch of the military.
Oh my gosh! How do we go from mystery Oreos?
I think
to
vigilante
branch
should
of the
be coming from the militia force. That
Because
should be of the
every
citizens.
single Oreo to Ethan up until he was 18 was a mystery.
So
that's what it was. He
here's
had
the deal.
no idea what it tasted
Here's
like.
the question:
and that's a crime against humanity.
Would you eat Oreos if the packaging looked like that?
Yeah,
Would you eat that?
absolutely.
Oreo? But
No.
then it's not an Oreo.
Yes, it is.
I want
No, it's
chocolate.
not. It's true. Now I will say that's
Look
a
at the-
darn good
give me a
tasting
cookie.
churro.
Give me a cookie.
You're gonna have another one?
Give me a well, I mean, if I maybe
I'd say it is a darn good. It tastes literally tastes like a churro.
you wanna
There's
know-
no chocolate.
you want to know what that says?
Now
There's
that
no
I know what the
chocolate.
flavor is.
You want to know what that says
It
right there?
says Oreo,
I was trying not to be
but
so
it tastes like
obvious.
churro. It says Oreo.
All right, so we're
but
gonna
it
do a
tastes like
classic
churro.
schoolyard trick here. We're gonna separate. We're gonna dissect this thing.
Oh, we're taking apart. This is good. This is good right here.
Is this the same?
Is the outside the same? Drum roll. I need a drum roll sound effect.
It totally is.
It's totally the same.
It's totally the same.
It can't
It's
be.
just the filling.
Wow.
If anything, I would say I'm getting more of a Teddy Grahams vibe than normal from the chocolate. But
Oh, cinnamon Teddy Grahams. David, if you're watching,
I think I'm starting to like this better than the regular ones.
hey,
Don't change
Trin
Oreos.
says don't change Oreos.
I meant to say that the original Oreo is a classic and should never be taken for granted.
You just got busted, bro.
Great. Christmas just got worse.
You just got. Hi, Trin.
your mom just came down hard on you.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yes.
You should still try the churro Oreos, though. They're pretty tasty.
No, they're pretty good.
But did anybody win?
I don't know
if anybody won.
Was it really that hard to guess?
Wherein one grand prize winner was chosen at random to win $50,000. Contest due November 10th. I don't. The winner's gonna be notified directly, so we're not gonna know.
No, we're not.
Unless somebody posts it
Well-
to social media, which I'm sure they probably
Oh
will.
well, it's nobody's gonna get that money.
Nobody's gonna get that.
Apparently,
Are they connected to the music industry? Is that what you say that?
it's all fake.
It's all fake.
Just like recycling.
Just like
But-
recycling. Sorry, Hallie.
But I think it's interesting that that Gaten Matarazzo, Matarazzo, the guy that plays Dustin on Stranger Things,
Yeah, I still haven't
name,
seen
huh?
it, guys.
he guessed it was whoa.
I know.
whoa.
I know.
It's an
Sorry.
it's an
I need to
OC
watch it.
it's an OC based show.
Yeah,
Not
I need
like
to
it's
watch
not
it.
like
Mike-
it's actually in Orange County, but the Duffer Brothers, the guys that wrote and created it, are from Chapman.
Oh, interesting. Well, okay. I
So
guess
you gotta watch it.
I'll need to watch
Homeboys.
it for that. Trin says, "Love you guys."
Love you
Love
too,
you,
Trin.
Trin.
I remember back in the day, I used to call her Honey because that's what
Honey,
Matthew called her.
Because
That's
Matthew,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Still does.
Quick backstory.
Anyway, Gaten Matarazzo thought it was French toast. Go ahead.
Chris's nephew now.
Yeah.
Nephew is we're like birth brothers with Jake. Yeah.
Yes.
They were
Well, not
played-
real birth brothers.
No, not
but
real
they're-
births.
no,
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 like
no, no,
actually,
no.
like in theory.
That
Right.
would get weird.
Yeah,
We played Mario Brothers until we would scream and scream and scream at each other.
until their fingers bled.
Wow.
No, we would scream at each other.
So
would leave.
Oreos.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
what's the
you're not a
vote?
very nice guy.
Hey, he just always
Hey,
cheated.
wait. What's the vote? Do we vote for mystery Oreos or do we vote for original Oreos?
Honestly,
Original.
bro.
Don't do it.
Hot
Don't
take.
do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't.
Hot
I'm
take.
right here.
No,
I'm on that buzzer.
It's
I'm on
not
that
Oreos.
buzzer.
It's not. Real
Move it
Oreos
up
are chocolate
one
and vanilla
to the
cream.
left. Move it up one and to the left.
It's-
one and
no.
to the left. The mint Oreo.
Okay. Well.
Well, no, okay, I could
That's-
get with that.
Have you had the
I could
peppermint
get with
sandwich
that.
one?
I love the peppermint.
Oh, right.
See,
Merry
there's
Christmas.
already variables of Oreos,
but
like
it
the
goes
golden
with
Oreo.
But it goes with chocolate best.
So good.
Golden
No,
Oreo.
no.
Actually,
Is that the white?
The
Yes.
Oreos. The
Which one?
Oreos. They don't
It's
have
the
them anymore.
Nazi Oreo.
Did you remember the Oreos? It was the filling turned chocolate and the outside turned vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Those are the best. And they
No,
don't make
no,
them
no.
anymore.
Nazi Oreo. All white all the time.
That's not.
Wow.
No. But you know,
That kinda hurt
It's interesting.
soul.
It's interesting when we get into these kind of things because
Hail
everybody has an
Oreos.
opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
Hail Oreos.
And on the internet, everybody can share their opinion.
Okay.
So, Peloton has a problem. You guys know what Peloton is?
No idea.
Yeah, yeah, but I just love this woman's face. Can
I
we
love
get to
her
this
face.
right now?
Okay, right here.
Does that have something to do with hemorrhoids?
So if you hold on, let me before we get into this. If you don't know, Peloton is an exercise company. They make exercise bikes. They make treadmills.
okay.
They make apps. They make all kinds of stuff. And this ad,
Hemorrhoids?
this
Oh, look at the face, man.
All right, okay, fine.
She
We're gonna go
looks
to
uncomfortable.
This is the Peloton put out a Christmas ad for their Peloton bike, which is a $2,500 exercise bike.
Oh, I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
yeah, they're insane.
They're cool though. They have like a full
Peloton.
screen
So
TV.
the
on them.
ad, Peloton says it's disappointed by how its viral ad was misrepresented. So people,
fire marketing company.
people have gotten no. I don't think they should.
Okay.
And here's why. So the ad.
let's
Do you want
look
to
at
watch
it.
the ad?
Yes, I do.
Let's,
Yeah.
okay, let's
Do
watch
we have
the
a
ad.
link here?
Wait, no, I've got it right here.
Oh,
It's
right
on
there.
the
It's right
pins
here.
and
It's
needles.
in the
Oh,
thing. Okay,
she looks much
here we
happier
go.
there.
Here's the ad. Here's the ad, everyone.
It's on the thumbnail.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Now.
A Peloton?
She's surprised.
Give it up for our first time ride.
All right, first ride. I'm a little nervous. But
She's
excited.
vlogging her ride.
Let's do this. 5 days in a
Now
row.
she's home.
You surprised?
And she's vlogging that she's doing it 5 days in a row.
Yay.
Oh, it's early. But she's up crushing that bike.
Let's go race in Boston, 50 rides.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
they know
see?
who you are. How cool is
I
that?
didn't realize how
It's like
much
a-
this would change
Now,
me.
now she says, I didn't realize how much this would
This
change
holiday,
me. Thank you
give the gift
to her
of
husband.
Peloton.
So that's the ad.
Oh.
And people are going
Crazy.
insane.
That ad made me feel good inside.
I
It
got
made
tinglies.
me-
Is it because she
made me
turns to her
feel-
husband and says, "I'm glad it turned me, changed me," or something?
Here's the problem. People are making an assumption that the husband gave it to her because she needs to lose a few lbs.
No.
Look at this right here, right here.
I mean, isn't that what it's
that is
for?
not, but that is not in the ad anywhere.
No, absolutely
So right
not.
here, look right here. So it's the classic feel-good Christmas tale. A husband wants his wife to lose a little around the middle. It doesn't say that anywhere.
She has
Yeah.
nothing
Okay.
in the middle.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Now, I have real life experience this. My
Yes.
wife has been asking for a Peloton for a year and a half. And if I got her a Peloton for Christmas, I would be a hero. I would be like, that would be,
Yeah.
I would be the man.
That
is
is
what
you know,
she-
Todd. That is brave of you.
But I don't do it.
You are brave. Take
I
off
don't
your shirt.
do
right
it,
now.
and not
it's
because
expensive, or-
not yes because it's expensive, because it's stinking expensive. But the fact that people on social media, they are going crazy over this ad because they think it's sexist or it's whatever, that you should not buy your wife an exercise gift for Christmas. If she wants an exercise bike, she was. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Why
This
do
is- yeah,
people?
this
Why
is-
are people irritated?
Okay,
This is
okay.
so dumb.
Go back to
because
the
they
ad.
probably need to lose a few pounds themselves, and
Go
they feel
back-
guilty about
They
it.
feel guilty. Exactly.
about it. Oh,
They feel
dude, you-
so guilty.
Chris is on fire. Okay,
Sure.
Go back to the ad.
Go back to the ad. Okay, let's see.
Nothing about that seemed like, oh yeah,
Play from
Nope.
the very beginning.
She's coming down the stairs.
yeah. She's got her little daughter.
Pause it.
Look at that. Look at that
Pause
face
it.
of
What is the
excitement.
timestamp?
4 seconds.
4 seconds into the ad, we see the excitement of this woman for getting a Peloton.
Exactly.
A
Yes,
pelican.
we do.
Right.
A pelican. No, it's Peloton.
Peloton.
Imagine if
Peloton.
you just rode on a pelican, though.
That
would
would
be
be not
awesome.
very much exercise.
Okay, how about an albatross?
the large pelican.
What if you had to fight off an albatross?
Okay.
You could fly and fish at the same time.
So what's your point, Jake? In
My
the first
point
4
is,
seconds.
in the first 4 seconds, all of these arguments of like, this is sexist, this is him saying that she needs to lose a few pounds, go out the window. Because
Exactly.
if you know anything about storytelling, which I believe that everybody from the age of 3 kind of has a general grasp on.
100%.
Then you realize that just because of the joy that she has
Yeah.
when she sees it,
Which
and
is
she's
obvious.
like, oh my gosh, a Peloton? It's like, you got me the thing that I've been asking you
Right?
for a
Yeah.
year and a half. Todd, this is your story.
This is my story. If I were to do this on Christmas morning, this face right here, this is what I would get for my wife. She is ecstatic.
you
Look
should
at
so
this.
get it for her.
Dude, I'm not going to spend $2,500. Look at this. She's surprised.
Wait a minute, play it
She's
right
not
from right there.
offended.
From right there.
A Peloton? Give it up for our first time ride.
All right, right.
And now she's so pumped that she's sharing
vlogging.
about it.
And if
Right?
your wife started vlogging, how much more would you love her?
Right.
Yes, 100%. But
You would love her more.
And truly,
A scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love your wife?
a million.
Good answer.
See?
Good
Right?
answer.
I love
Because
you,
you could have said
sweetheart.
like 9.9, and that would have been acceptable. But there would have been people that would have been like, "It's not a 10.
Yeah.
You don't love your wife. Oh, bro.
wow.
Hey, John Scott's watching everybody.
Hey.
You're great, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
true.
know you're a workout guy too.
Yeah.
So you would be into this. Hey, but Chris, you're a workout guy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Would Holly like that if you got her a Peloton?
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't get her a Pelican because she likes, or Peloton. Sorry.
I wouldn't get her a
See,
Pelican
no,
because she
don't
doesn't
get the
like
Pelican. We would ride it
She
together.
doesn't like nautical birds.
fish and look out.
She's afraid of nautical birds.
This just in: Holly rides a Pelican on Christmas Eve.
I just got you the biggest pelican.
It'd be like a never-ending story on Falcor and stuff. Like, no.
So okay, we
No,
got.
but she is. But she's gotten way more into weights and stuff, which is she never thought she'd get into.
Sure.
But
So
at the end
you
of the
need to
day,
get
we
her
both
like a
realize.
TRX.
No, those are crazy. But no, but at the end of the day, you got to find out what's going to motivate you. Like this lady
Right.
here, it shows her progress and everything. She's enjoying it. And whenever it comes to anything fitness related, you have to find a thing that makes you want to to do it.
Exactly.
We like
Absolutely.
the feeling of resistance workouts. We like the way we feel and look, so we do those.
Yes.
You know, I like I have this fun thing. It's like a mace, like that you would hit people
Like you
with.
mace people?
Not like a spray mace, like
Oh.
a medieval mace kind of thing.
I don't know what that
and
is.
so it's like a big metal pole with a ball at the end.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And so I can swing that around. It's a really fun workout. I like doing that. Does she? No, not at all. Does she like to go for like hikes and active runs, stuff like that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so she would be more jazzed about like Nike shoes or something like that
So-
as opposed to a Peloton.
What you're saying is maybe if your wife is not into fitness, you shouldn't get her a Peloton for Christmas.
You should
No.
get her a Pelican instead.
You
Yes.
should get her a Pelican.
Pelican instead.
But you would buy Holly maybe weights or a workout thing that she was interested in.
Yeah,
right?
she was like,
mean,
I want to try this thing.
if
Like,
they
absolutely.
want it, if they want to have it, why is it a problem? I don't get it. I think David
David
Hopper wants a
too.
Pelican.
We should get
Dave,
a whole flock of pelicans.
We'll bring you a Pelican for sure.
We need a TSTO shirt with a pelican on it.
Oh,
Yes.
we're totally gonna do that.
With
so
a
large
Oreo in its
pelican.
mouth.
So here's some of the
Fighting an
tweets.
albatross.
Here's some of the tweets about it right here. Sorry to shake things up, but I'm excited to announce I'm throwing my hat in the ring and joining the presidential race and running on the single issue platform to jail everyone involved. The pitching, scripting, acting, shooting, and approval of this Peloton ad. Are you kidding me?
Bess, you posted this on my mother's 52nd birthday?
This is ridiculous. It's like all these people, like the poor Peloton girl, secretly hates her life. So does her Instagram husband. Like, what? Who are these
There is
keyboard
no-
commandos?
the
And my
only
battery
reason-
went dead again.
Oh,
Stupid
no.
Todd,
Okay.
the only
let's do it.
reason, okay, Chris, here we
Yeah,
go. The
let's talk.
only reason that you can be upset with the only reason you can hate your life is not if you're a Peloton girl, it's if you're a Pelican girl. Because there's a problem. You're not there, so you
Yeah,
have
the
to
problem
say
is there's
ding.
no pelicans big enough to ride.
Well, no, the problem is that if you are half girl, half Pelican, how are you supposed to get a job? And then guess what? What happens?
should be laws against
They go,
that.
it's because I'm a female Pelican woman
A pelic.
that I'm not getting a job.
Yeah.
And flock of pelicans, way bigger hair.
Yes.
Ethan, get back here. Get on the show.
That's a
Wouldn't that be
bell
like
for
bigger
Ethan.
chins too. 'Cause
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. They got the Jay Leno chin.
there you go. Or you can mimic it with a beard instead.
No, I mean,
not everyone can get
see,
it-
that's the
can
thing,
grow a
though.
chin like
that's
that.
the thing, though. The beard makes you more angular.
Unless you got
Angular.
a fat.
Yeah, I know.
squared off beard.
Mine goes out.
But
So
you
that's why I
guys,
shaved.
this is
Or the half moon beard.
this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That people are they're outraged at a fitness ad that, surprise, surprise, shows someone getting a fitness thing.
And
for
have you
Christmas
seen
and
the
being excited about it.
statistics about who is more obsessed with fitness?
No, women probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
most-
It's women
100%.
who are going after all the different ways to do things. And
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
there's athletic wear for men. Yes. Nobody yell at me. Stop screaming in the chat.
How dare you.
Okay. All I'm saying is that if you want to get a lavender, really interesting marble-esque pattern thing to run in,
Yes.
it's for women. It's for women.
Yeah, I've
it's,
still
it's
not
for women.
found
Like men.
man tights with that violet marble look. I mean, Why not?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I could run in this.
But here's the thing that I think is so ridiculous is that they're making this now a gender-based sexist thing.
Everything is a
Everything
gender-based
is a
sexist thing. And that's why I think it's important for the people to know we have an all-gender restroom here in the studio.
That's right.
Yes.
But the thing that
The only restroom.
I think this is part of everything happening right now. Jeff. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, buddy?
I got my wife a squat rack.
And
300 pounds of weight.
300 pounds of weight for my wife for Valentine's
She
Day.
loved it.
She freaking loved it. Just do
do
you.
you.
I'm telling you
Absolutely,
what.
man.
Hey, if CrossFit is the jam, then
Right.
CrossFit is
Because-
the jam.
Wait, here's the deal.
Props to my sister Shannon. She's
Yes.
like
Oh,
CrossFit
okay, Shannon's
Olympic qualifier person.
Yeah.
She's like almost 50, I think.
No,
But,
Shannon's,
she's like
Shannon's buff.
She's
Shannon's super buff.
my hero. Like if I can be buff like that when I'm her, I mean she's a little bit older than me. So if I could be like that, I'd be stoked.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing.
So she would love to
Okay,
squat
Jeffrey,
whack as
you
well.
learned this last week, man. You learned last week that if you have the ability to squat over 200 pounds and you're a woman, when you're 82 and a dude bursts into your home to burglar it,
Oh, that's right.
then she'll just be able to jugging him and 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 jugging him.
She's gonna jug him.
And then guess what?
What?
He on the ground, on his back. I take a shampoo, all in his face.
All in his face.
All in his face.
All in his
And then
face.
start jumping on him.
She's 750?
So Truman said she's 750. I don't think that's accurate.
Is that I mean
700
50.
Oh,
yeah,
50.
okay.
There you go.
I was just saying,
Okay.
like, whoa, she looks great for 750. I'm telling you. We have to talk about this.
So
So the question we need to ask Shannon then is,
I'm
should she
confused.
get a Peloton bike?
how
for
is
Christmas?
Winston Churchill? And if you talk to him later.
Yeah, I'm sure he's great. Good
But
man.
is this starting to get too far?
Absolutely.
Like with the gender shaming, the women. So I'm watching. I mentioned I love the new Apple TV Plus show,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
morning show, and it's basically the entire in and outs of a Me Too happening in a news show, and then the aftermath of all that happening. And it's interesting seeing the way that that's playing out on the show because they are actually showing both sides of it. I'm not saying that it is okay for anyone to use their power in any negative way.
No, man to man, woman to woman, man to woman, woman
Doesn't
to man.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
But
Woman
I
to
feel
midget?
like anytime there's anything that's remotely tied to something that could be related to that, all of a sudden it is that thing, and the keyboard commandos just start going nuts and just
Keyboard command.
I know.
they
I like
rip
that
you.
too.
You never heard that before? Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I
I can just
created
imagine
it.
him like
I made it up.
like
Vigilantes
Falling down
should
the
be
ceilings.
a branch of the military.
I think that's true. But so it's really irritating to me because it's like you can't. We talk about it with comedy, like
Yeah.
the comedians, the
They
free
can't say
speech
anything.
thing. It's ridiculous. And this goes to story. I'm skipping ahead to a different story because I think it ties in real
Okay.
well right here.
Okay.
But
Sherman.
Gabrielle Union was fired from America's Got Talent. You watch AGT? Anybody, you guys?
I mean,
AGT?
I've
sometimes
seen
it
it.
pops up on Facebook
So
and I look at some
I
of it.
like AGT. There's some good stuff. I like Simon Cowell. I'm a Cowell fan. And Howie Mandel. But this season, Julianne Hough and Gabrielle Union were on the show. And I think Julianne's on before. This is Gabrielle's first season. And of all the judges, I didn't really care for her. Like, she didn't have a lot to say. Her golden buzzer wasn't something I was really crazy about. But this story came out. So she got fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got fired from AGT.
For an inappropriate joke?
Well, no. Here's the thing. So
for
it's
Jay Leno?
so Jay Leno. They bring in guest judges, and Jay Leno was a guest, and he made a joke evidently that she felt was inappropriate. The joke was about Simon's dog, and the joke goes like this. I'll read it. Where's the joke? Where's the joke?
He took the dog's doghouse and he smashed it over its head.
Oh, that's not.
Wow.
That's Kevin.
That's right. That's Kevin Hart and his
That's Kevin
gays.
Hart. Where's the stinking joke? He said. Well, I'll paraphrase it.
the joke,
I'll
Todd.
paraphrase it. So what he says is, Simon, your dog looks like something that you would find in a Vietnamese restaurant,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So he thought that Jay Leno's a comedian. He thought this was a funny thing to say. Simon Cowell obviously didn't have a problem with it.
That's a very funny thing to say.
Gabrielle Union went to the staff of AGT and said, "Hey, we need to report this joke to HR because it's offensive." And
What?
And I'm like, what?
Joking, Simon Cowell's dog looked like something one would find on the menu at a Korean restaurant.
In a Korean restaurant. Sorry, not Viet. Sorry if I offended
Safari
anybody.
Vietnamese.
Safari.
Vietnamese safari.
Okay, I'll buzz myself. So at a Korean restaurant, right? So he made a joke. He doesn't actually mean that. It's a joke. Gabrielle got offended. She went and said, hey, this needs to be reported to HR. AGT did nothing. Then they came out and said Gabrielle Union is difficult and therefore we're firing her. Evidently, there were problems with Simon Cowell and whatnot behind the scenes. But this is crazy.
Yeah.
Because, and even more crazy than that is the outrage from other people supporting something that they were never involved in. Like, there's no details. Nobody was there with the joke, or maybe Jay Leno said something else that was inappropriate. But I feel like there was like a little bit of, I feel like if Gabrielle Union was offended by the joke and she didn't like it,
right,
then she has every right to walk away and be like, I don't like that kind of humor. I'm going to walk away.
She's totally separate. Yeah. She's not complicit in the making of this joke. This is a thought bubble from Jay Leno.
Right. Yeah. Now, evidently it was done during the show and it was cut from air. So it didn't go on. It didn't go on because they felt either it wasn't funny.
Dude, that would be all over Comedy Central though. And that's the thing that blows my mind.
It's crazy.
Like, is we have these people like Tosh.0, Daniel Tosh, right? Yeah. Who has this like national platform and people love it. Bo Burnham, right? People love this guy.
Yep.
Louis C.K. is doing fine. You know what I mean?
Louis C.K. Yeah, that whole thing.
Like, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
You know what I mean? And these guys say the funniest things, and they would be considered so racist, so sexist, so evil of them to have said these things. But there's still an audience for them, right? Yeah. And the thing that makes it better for them is the fact that they're in a comedy club, or they're billing it as a comedy show. Jay Leno was a friggin' comedian.
Yes, very
you know
much
what I mean?
So.
Like,
with how many years of like how long was the show on air?
Long time.
Yeah.
Well, he has another one
with
Cars.
Another show with Cars.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, he's for that long.
He's just driving cars.
Yeah. So
he's doing the Jerry Seinfeld thing.
Here's the thing about this that I think really, really irritates me is that
coffee.
At some point, we have to decide that everyone has the right to preference. It's totally fine to prefer one thing over another. But just because your preference doesn't line up with someone else's does not mean that someone else's preference is wrong and therefore should be punished. Like, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, look at these responses from people that are coming to Gabrielle's aid. One of them is Ellen Pompeo from Grey's Anatomy. She said, Grey's Anatomy star Ellen Pompeo slammed NBC for their toxic culture. Now, she's worked for NBC, so she may know something that we don't. But all these people, Ariana Grande tweeted that NBC should be better. Deborah Messing tweeted that this is
be better.
Deborah Messing tweeted from NBC's Will and Grace, this is disgusting behavior from a network that has been my professional home for decades. Yes, women become difficult with their insistence on a respectful and professional working environment is ignored. Now, this may all have been like that may be true. And if there was more than just a dog joke, which what we're hearing about, then come on. But there's also a fact that some people just don't work well together. And if she didn't get along with Simon Cowell, who is also the creator and owns the production company that produces the show, you're not going to last.
Yeah, and
crazy.
I've actually heard that Simon Cowell is a pleasant human being.
He seems like he would be. He's just a straight shooter.
He's a character. True. He's a character. And that's the thing.
Yes.
On this show, I am a character.
This is real you, Jake.
Right?
That's not true.
No. Okay, this is so similar to real me. This is what's in my head all the time. But now I have a platform, so it all gets to come out in some weird, mangled, congealed thing.
Your girlfriend.
It's like a bigger version of yourself.
And so, I am a bigger version of myself, not just because Thanksgiving was like a week ago.
Maybe I should get you a Peloton bike.
Hey,
dude, seriously, I would be so mad. I would be so mad, dude.
That's sexist.
Yeah, that is sexist of you. But no, like it's pretty crazy to me that like Simon Cowell is the big bad monster in this because honestly, not just according to what this article is saying with all these people speaking out, There are so many people that have talked about NBC this way, and I don't think that it's
Really?
just NBC. It is.
I think it's the industry.
It's the industry.
It is the industry.
It is. Everybody is so afraid of these keyboard commandos.
Yeah, it's
Keyboard
bad.
And we don't
commandos.
need to be, because that is a dude drinking a bunch of Mountain Dew through one of those baseball helmets with the cans in
Yeah.
the side,
Right.
and he's just sitting there all day long, and he's like, "Whose day can I ruin today?" Right? When these people are trying to make people laugh, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even
That's
right
great.
after Seinfeld, she even straight up said, like, I was so glad to go to an HBO show and work with other, like, people that I knew from my national network days, just so I could be away from the network itself.
Wow.
And this was like immediately after Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has been going on for almost 20 years.
Well, what are you saying though? What's been going on? People being unhappy with networks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And honestly, I mean, if I'm going to be real with you, network television is still getting worse, right?
Sure.
It's not getting to the point where people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to tune in to watch this show. It's all streaming. Streaming wins.
Right.
Yep, Netflix,
Totally.
Disney Plus.
But I
all
mean,
those.
what are they fighting for here? NBC, you haven't been up to par since How I Met Your Mother ended.
Oh, that was a good show.
Well, wait. This Is Us is an NBC show.
I don't give a crap about
I
This Is
love
Us.
This Is Us.
I don't know what that is.
It's what?
Come on.
It's
Streaming.
This Is Us is part of the problem.
This Is Us is amazing, and you should watch it if you haven't started watching it. It's amazing.
You go
it's a
on-
good story
you
show.
just
hey,
turn
if
off
you
the
like
network.
stories, if you like stories, Jake, you need to watch This Is Us because it's a great story. Like, it's an amazing story. But
God Friended Me. Such a good show.
But it doesn't matter whether you're watching network television or you're streaming things. You're probably doing it on a smart TV.
Yeah, and
you're probably doing it on a smart TV, and we have a problem with smart TVs. The FBI, who we all know is always right.
real.
They're always investigating.
They're always investigating,
in
maybe
their
sometimes too much. But the FBI says
thought
that
the FBI was
the
just
smart
things of
TV
imagination.
you just bought may be spying on you. Did you know that?
Are they basically telling on themselves?
The FBI
Your
because
smart
No.
television may be-
The FBI is the one spying. Yeah.
It's like a whole like Big Brother Little Brother situation where like the FBI is like, hey, CIA's got all this info and they're watching you, and so they're basically trying to get him out. They're trying to get him out of the room so they can have jurisdiction on everything. I watch too many cop shows.
You watch a lot of cop shows, but the FBI says that your streaming TV could be spying on you. Now, I have streaming TV, but I don't have any microphone in my TV or a camera in my TV.
Yeah.
Do you
That
guys
know
have
about.
one of those crazy?
My television is 10 years old, so
Okay.
Yeah, is this specifically
I am off the
a
grid.
smart TV
It's
thing?
It's specifically smart TVs because it's all tied to the internet. So what they're
Right.
saying is, which is basic internet safety.
Well, my question is does the smart TV thing tie into like an Amazon Fire Stick?
It could be, yes. That
Okay.
would make you a smart
Okay,
TV.
because I know you can talk into those and be like, "Yo, Alexa, help me out. Don't
Right.
do anything. Don't do anything,
She's
Alexa."
thinking.
What did she say?
I don't know. She just lit up.
She
at
just,
me.
I couldn't hear her. She's not mic'd. We should mic Alexa next time.
That'd be so funny. Fourth chair.
Fourth chair is Alexa.
chair.
Alexa, what's the weather outside? Flash flood.
Flood,
flood,
guys.
watch
Hey,
out.
Alexa.
Get
says
your
flash flood.
canoes,
But-
boys.
so
That's
here's-
right. Or your pelican.
or your pelican.
So this story is saying that basically, watch out, there's bad people on the internet,
What?
which we've known.
we just talked about them.
we know that.
Wouldn't that stink? You're like watching television, all of a sudden a bunch of these like chats come up that says, "You suck. I'm watching you right now, and I can't believe you're wearing that right now, you fatty. I can't believe it. You should get a Peloton. Not for your wife, but for you,
Yes.
fatty. Oh yeah, go ahead and put that popcorn in your mouth.
Disguise it.
Yeah.
Disguise it as you buying it for your wife, but use it whenever she's in her business meetings or out on a girls' night.
What are
You know what I'm
doing?
saying?
Brother, no. So like Hulk Hogan is the keyboard commando the whole
Hulk
time.
Hogan is all keyboard commandos.
No, but that's really funny though, because I think a smart TV, like,
It's basic stuff. What this is a way
I
for people to
expected
be
it.
afraid again.
I expected it. Like I'm not even worried. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna watch me? Are you gonna watch me without my pants on?
So here's
is that what
the
you
thing.
like,
You're
watching
gonna
me
watch
without
me
my
looking like
pants
this.
on?
Now, hey, we don't need to tell people what you do in your private time. But what I will say,
But if I could.
if I could, this is just basic internet safety.
Oh,
it says
100%.
if you have a camera, cover it up because someone could hack your TV and look at you. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have anything to hide. There's
No.
nothing that I'm doing that I'm worried about people seeing.
No.
Give
right?
them something to look at.
There's,
That's for sure.
and it says, you know what? They might change your channels and put inappropriate things on for your children.
Ooh,
Now that's,
that
you know,
that I would probably sucker punch them.
That would be a problem.
Screen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's just the risk you take getting on the internet. How
Sure.
many terms of services have you clicked yes to?
Without
your
reading
lifetime?
them? Without reading them?
Yes.
I've only read one.
I've never read any.
I've read parts. And
You
I
heard
got
it here
bored.
first, folks.
But
I'm
it's like,
ashamed.
but there are so many things that we've accepted just because we like the convenience of the internet. And I think it's something we talk about all the time because we are in this space where we love technology. We love the internet because obviously we can do this show.
We're using
all
a
the great
butt
things.
ton of it right now.
We're using
Yeah.
all of the internet, basically. All the interwebs are being used by us. But there are some privacy things that you give up, and there are some rights that you kind of throw to the wind when you decide to use the convenience of the internet, just like any technology. And basically, if you have a smart TV, watch out because it could get hacked. End of story. I don't know why they did an
I'm gonna
entire
speak to the
thing on
kids
this.
here for a second.
All right,
All
kids,
right.
talk. Listen to Jake,
This is-
kids.
this is
Story
Jake Thomas.
time with Jake.
Keep your enemies close, right? So you gotta keep your enemies super
Little
super
Billy who
close.
always takes your sandwich.
Right,
Keep
exactly.
'em
And
close.
half the time, your enemies are your family. So what I'm going to say is that
That's
is
not
that,
true,
Yes,
kid.
no,
Do not
no.
know. Your family is not your enemy.
Listen.
What are you
No.
teaching
Listen,
her, Jake?
listen to me, Chris. I'm talking. I have 3 minutes alone with the kids, Chris. Give
You're
it
not
to me.
getting any minutes
Just give
alone
it-
after that Cosby
just-
sweater last week.
Just give it. Such a good bird. Todd is on fire today. Holy cow, that was awesome.
That was
But no,
really good.
seriously, enemies, keep them close. Enemies equal and possibly might be greater than family. So that being
Just
said,
turned into a math
there are
lesson,
certain
Chris.
things.
I'm
There
really
are certain things.
Bring your calculator.
There are certain things that you don't tell your family.
Whoa,
right?
whoa.
Okay.
There's certain
no.
things that you don't tell your
Okay,
family.
all right.
Okay, no.
No, wait, stop it.
No.
Don't tell my. Stop grabbing my thing.
I'm
Oh my
no,
God.
no. This is not going well.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
We
back
have
on,
this
but you're
All I'm
conversation.
trying to
You're on
say.
restriction.
Okay,
I'll
I'm in
pull
free
it.
speech jail.
You're
Fine.
in free speech jail.
I'm just saying.
Jake is
What are
being
you
difficult.
saying,
He's no
Jake?
longer welcome.
I'm saying
Give us a point that actually makes sense.
Okay.
Come
okay.
on.
All right. Go.
the real secrets that matter are the secrets that you keep to yourself, and you can't hack into yourself. So all I'm saying
yet.
is that you just don't write down your manifesto or your hit list or whatever it is on your computer or your Apple TV or your smart TV, because that's where it gets found. If you want to keep a list of the people that have wronged you and how you're going to get back at them and how you're going to do it, like
Don't-
whether or not it's
Like a Mario
knowingly or
Star
not.
kind
We
of thing.
we
Hide it
we
in a
believe,
drawer because
we
that's impossible to
believe-
hack. You can't
that's
hack a
not
drawer.
true. Your mom could come in and look in your drawer.
I have a lock on my drawer.
Believe in forgiveness and grace.
Yeah.
Don't have a hit list. That's what
That's a
I
good
have to
idea.
say.
No hit
Sure,
lists.
yeah, no, that's a great thing to say too.
Forgiveness and
All
grace.
I'm saying is that if you're somebody that does possibly could
what-
have a hit list.
Jake, is what you're saying, don't put anything on the internet that you wouldn't want anybody to see? Okay, that's a way better way
Yeah.
to say it.
Okay.
Don't.
Yes.
That's good.
Hey, kids, if you've been
Thank
listening
you.
to Jake for the past 5
Stole
minutes,
the words
forget it.
right out of my mouth. See, we got to have a
I
warning
think
just like
that's-
Ethan did for the Oreos with us on our show because of stuff like this.
I
Because
think-
certain secrets, I mean, you really, if you're struggling with something with anxiety or something like that, you should take it to people you love.
Yes,
most likely
no,
your
absolutely.
family.
I'm not saying
Don't
hide
listen to
everything
Jake.
from your family. I'm saying that hide the things that your family shouldn't know from your family.
What you need to say right now, Jake, is that practice forgiveness and grace.
Yes.
Love people.
Love yourself.
And don't put anything on the
Practice
internet
forgiveness
that
and
you
grace.
wouldn't want anybody
Love
else to
people,
know about.
Love people, love your family, and don't put anything else on the internet that you don't want your family to know about.
Is that it?
You are being played out. This is
This is so sad
it.
for me.
This is really bad.
No, I think that this is the best stream we've ever done.
No, this is not the best.
Yes, it is.
thing
I
you've
feel
ever
like
done.
I was able to give
Do
my
we have
most
any other
2
stories,
cents.
or is that it?
That's it. That was it.
Oh,
that was it. We did it.
Oh,
we
man.
skipped ahead. That was
Wow.
it. We did them all.
Okay.
You believe it?
That was fast.
We hit all the trending
I'm
stories.
having,
that
I'm
we
having too
hit.
much fun here.
FBI,
Let's,
you like to look at me
find
with my
new
pants
stories.
off, FBI. I'm sitting housing in my potato
guys-
chips, FBI.
You guys,
You're
know
watching
what?
me, FBI.
There's
Maybe you should get yourself a Peloton and stop getting on your sissy seat there, eh? Watch a gain of hair. Come on.
Look, I know
Stand
my
up.
lazy boy accentuates my love handles, but I'm just trying to say that, like,
You guys,
you want to watch me with my pants
Jake,
off.
I'm sorry, but we're out of time. We're out of time. There's nothing else that we can do about it. The trending stories, they have taken over.
They have taken over.
And we've talked about them, but they're still going. We didn't stop them. So
What do you think?
We did it.
next
We did it.
time-
All right, I'm back down to earth. I rode my Pelican back down here. We got merch. We got merch.
Hey, we got merch.
TSTO merch. Where do they find it, Todd?
TSTOshow.com.
.com.
It'll take you to the place. You hit that shop button, and you can go get yourself some merch.
And if you don't want to shop online and you'd rather shop in a grocery store, something like a Walmart, something like a Walgreens, something like anything else like that, and you
What
walk
about
over by the
Target?
freezer
Stater
section and you start
Brothers.
going, oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
I know
it's a
where you're
little
going with this.
cold. And you're like, oh no, is that like who I gonna call? Is it Ray Parker Jr.? Do I hear that song in the background? No.
Ghostbusters? No, it's not.
No. All you hear is gonna get some bread for monkey bread.
Monkey bread.
And beef
then
jerky.
You buy it. Oh, and
Yeah,
beef
jerky.
jerky, because
Well-
that's in the freezer section.
No, it's not.
not.
It's at the store though. But after you go to the freezer section, you're like, I should use some salty.
Excuse me,
to go
sir.
with my
Where's your
sweet.
That's right.
finest beef jerky section? Can you escort my Pelican to your beef jerky, please?
You guys,
filet mignon in the jerky section.
I think we have too much fun. I'm just glad to know that Apple's listening to us and they're
Yes.
taking our direction.
And so is the
our
FBI.
show.
And don't let them tell
And
your
your
family.
smart television.
No.
Beware.
This is Trending Stories taking over. I'm Todd Frazier,
I'm Jake Frazier.
I'm Chris Cody.
and we will see you
talked through
guys.
the whole song.
We talked through the whole song.
That was awesome.
We talked through the entire whole song. I'm just gonna play it again because I like it so much.
Isn't that good?
We're gonna play ourselves out the second time.
That's right.
There it is.
We are professionals.
You guys
this is
just
great
dancing and
television.
yummy
Trending
noises.
stories are taking over. We can't stop them, so we just might as well talk about them. This is the TSTO show. We will see you next time.
Next time.
Peace out. And hey,
Buy my merch
grace, forgiveness, and love.
and hide it from your
Yes.
family.
No,
Love
no,
others.
no,
Love
no, no.
yourself.